Hello loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this vlog, I wanted to share my fragrance collection. Now, I love scent, and for me, scent is tied to a memory, experience, a person, and also travel now. So I've tied some fragrances for when I travel as well. But I love fragrance because it just uplifts my mood, and every day, you know, I'm in a different mood and vibe, and that's what fragrance does. You just get to choose something that goes along with your outfit, your mood, and your vibe, and it's just a way to also share with the world just your essence, your personality, and who you are. But I also love fragrance has really changed where it's more unisex and it's not just, you know, female or male or feminine or masculine. I truly believe that fragrance has no gender, and beauty in general has no gender. It is for everyone. And so I tend to lean more on those masculine, spicy, musky, woody scents. And if you're like me, you're gonna love this collection because a lot of my fragrance does have that, because I've kind of steered away from your typical feminine, florally sweet scents. For me personally, it just gives me a headache when a scent is too sweet. But let's get into it and let me show you all of my fragrances. Now I'm gonna go in no particular order, and so the first scent is Merit. This is the new retrospect fragrance that was sent to me by Merit, and oh my goodness, I mean, this scent is so clean, it's fresh. You can definitely smell the pear in there too, which is also, if you look at the bottle, just the packaging is absolutely exquisite and gorgeous, but it has that pear shape. And oh my gosh, it's just very minimalistic to their style, which is their beauty and their branding. And I absolutely love Merit. You know, if you've been following me for quite some time, that I've been using Merit makeup for such a long time. Absolutely amazing. Quick and easy for like on the go. But this scent is just, it's very unique. I haven't smelled anything like this, but it's very clean and fresh, and again, a great unisex scent because it's gonna smell different on everyone because your pH balances are different. So it's gonna smell different on me versus a man, but whoever, you know, this is a great scent for everyone. So my next scent is Replica by the Fireplace. Like, oh my gosh, this one I'm obsessed with. I had to re-get this fragrance, and I bought it with the candle and the diffuser, and this scent is just one of those scents that I absolutely love. It is truly woody and spicy, and it has a little bit of sweetness with the vanilla, but it just reminds me of just cozy vibes, like autumn, winter. This is the fragrance. Again, this is such a great fragrance just all year round, but I really love Replica's fragrances and their collections because all of their scents are tied to an experience or a vibe, and so that's what I love, and so our memory. And so this one by the Fireplace, I really love this because it truly just reminds me of the holidays and being by the fireplace with my niece and nephew, making hot cocoa, watching Christmas movies, warming up by the fireplace, playing games. And so that's what this reminds me of. It's tied to that memory, and it just smells cozy vibes, cuddling on the couch under the blanket. But this is such an amazing scent. I absolutely love it. It's a great scent all year round, but especially for autumn and winter, this is one of my go-tos. Now, another new fragrance that I've been just loving so much is this one by Ranabath, and this is the Spiritual Awakening fragrance, and oh my God, does it waken your senses. This one, truly the best way I can describe, and even one of my best friends had told me that this fragrance, if there was a fragrance to describe me as a person, it's this, because this truly represents me as a South Asian woman. It ties to my roots. It has all of the Ayurvedic Indian notes in here. It is so beautiful. Now, it's very clean and fresh, but also there's a little bit of floralness to it, but not your typical sweet floral scent. It is just super elegant. It's just very elegant, and I can just smell just thinking about an empress at the royal palace just spraying this on after a bath in India, like during the Mughal Empire, and just kind of picturing that, you know. Oh my gosh, this is what I can, you know, imagine like an empress wearing. Truly, that's what it smells like royalty. This smells so luxurious, so elegant and sophisticated. And this truly represents me as a South Asian woman. And I also want to say that this is such a great fragrance that is unisex as well, because this, again, is going to be so beautiful on anyone. It doesn't matter the gender. This is going to be just exquisite on anyone. It's going to smell just spectacular. You're going to get so many compliments with me, trust me. Now this next one is a special one as well. This is from Diptyque and this is Dosan, and I just love their packaging. I mean, just look at the packaging, and I love that on every bottle on the back there is another image just to kind of tell a story of this fragrance. And this one actually was the fragrance that I wore when I was in India with my cousins and Dubai, and this one specifically was from the creators and founders of Diptyque. Each of their, again, is tied to a memory and experience, and this one specifically was when they were traveling to East Asia. Perfect, because I went to South Asia and the Middle East, and this, every time I wear it, reminds me and takes me back to my trip to Hyderabad. That's where my family's from, in India, and Dubai. And it just smells like an exotic paradise, and it's truly gives you those scents from like Asia. And oh my gosh, it is, again, this is another like really fresh scent, but I could just say it's like extremely sophisticated. It's calming, but all I can think about is like tropical paradise, exoticness. That's what this reminds me of. And it smells so good. It's definitely a unique scent. Again, another great unisex scent that can be worn by anyone. And oh my gosh, I love just taking a new fragrance with me every time I travel, so that every time I reach for that fragrance, it's gonna take me back to that memory and experience from being in that place. And so that's what this fragrance does. Now the next fragrance is by Tom Ford, and this is Soel Blanc, and this is an Eau de Parfum. And this one I haven't reached for in a while, but it is one of my favorites still, because this one, oh my god, this one smells like summer and vacation, and that's what that's what it reminds me of every time I wear it. And I love that it has, I can smell the cardamom in here, you can smell the lemon in here too. It's just very fresh, but it's one of those perfect, like on the yacht or on the boat in like a vacation by the beach or by the pool. That's what this reminds me of. Just like a summer scent. It is so beautiful. Still one of an amazing scent by Tom Ford, and a popular scent actually as well. But again, another great unisex scent. Tom Ford is amazing as far as all their fragrances. You can mix and match and blend. That's what I also love about his fragrances. Not only are they unisex, but you can mix and match and just create your own custom blend with multiple of their fragrance. And so again, this one just reminds me, this is like one of my favorite like vacation and summer scents. Now the next one is by Santa Maria Novella in Tobacco Toscano, and like just look at this packaging. It is so exquisite, and the emblem in the back, wow. And even right here on top of the cap. But this fragrance, oh my goodness. This one was the fragrance I took with me to Dublin, Ireland, and I wore this all throughout my trip in Ireland. So this one reminds me of Ireland every time I put it on, especially in the wintertime since I went in late January of last year. But this also is very musky. I wouldn't say spicy, but it has like that woodsy, musky scent, and it's just so unique. And this is a fragrance brand from France from the early 1200s, and they still make fragrances. This one is from 1221. So I love history. I'm a history buff. I love things like that. I'm huge on architecture and stuff like that, and just history in general. And so again, I think that this is amazing for me because, again, if you love history, you love something that is just like vintage as well, because the packaging is just like that super minimalistic but vintage style. This is so beautiful. This is just one of those scents, oh my gosh, it's just so elegant and timeless. This is just a very timeless and classic scent, but it's like musky and woodsy and just, Just amazing. Like, this is such a great and affordable. I cannot believe for the price and for this packaging and brand and the scent, the affordability of this is just chef's kiss. Now the next scent is this classic Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. Now this one is the original Flower Bomb. It is a little bit on the sweeter side, but it's like a warm, sweet scent, and then you can definitely smell the floral sweet scent, but it's also very warm too. So this is a great scent, I believe, you know, all the way around, but it's also just during like the autumn and winter season. It is just super, just cozy, romantic, your typical like feminine scent, but it is a truly, truly classic scent, and it's just really beautiful. Now to go along with the Viktor Rolf scents, this one is the Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. And so this one has tiger lily in it, hence the name. And it's, oh my gosh, this one is just, you can smell the tiger lily, but it also is very like fierce and bold, and this is like your sexy night out type of scent, and it is very seductive, and that's how I think of this scent. And again, the packaging, the color, it is so beautiful. But that's what if you're looking for that fierce, bold, sexy scent, this one is a great choice. Now, and lastly, another one from Viktor and Rolf is the Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. Now this one is romantic. This is like that sexy like date night, and you know, just puts you in the mood for just like to look good for yourself, or just to feel sexy, or just like a special occasion date night. But this is like that sultry, seductive type of scent with the Ruby Orchid. This one is also another great one. Again, bold, seductive, romantic. Again, just the ruby color is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I love my Chanel, and this Chanel fragrance in the number 5 Loire. This is the modern take on the original number 5. I didn't like the original at all. It was way too sweet for me, but this one, oh my goodness. This one is just for that modern day woman, and it is so light, so clean, so fresh. And I actually reached for this one for as my nighttime before going to bed perfume. I don't know if you are like me and you like to spritz a little bit of fragrance on when you go to bed. I like to, and it just feels really nice. It's therapeutic when I do my skincare. Then I spray on a fragrance. It's just something very light that's not gonna last all day. This is a toilette as well, and so it won't stay on all day, but this is just, again, a very clean, fresh scent. And so if that's something you like, it's not sweet, it's not citrusy, it's just, again, very clean and fresh, very elegant, timeless scent. And again, just like the bottle, it's very minimalistic, timeless, classic, just very clean and fresh scent. And that was the whole purpose of the packaging too, just to bring that essence to it. And it's one of my favorite during the spring and summer, but also just before I go to bed. Why not? Another favorite of last year, I wore a ton, especially during the spring and summer, but also going into autumn, is the Jo Malone London Jasmine, Sambac, and Marigold. Now this is the Cologne Intense. So their darker bottles are the more intense, long-lasting fragrances versus the white bottles. And I was looking for something that would last all day. I like my fragrances to last all day. Sometimes, you know, if I want to top off and I can just spray something else throughout the day, but most of the time I really would like my fragrance to stay on all day. And this one is just, this again reminds me of my roots, because I grew up with jasmines in my household. My mom grew night blooming jasmines in the house, and then marigold is used as an offering for the gods, as well as it's one of the flower decorations for our, you know, stage for Indian ceremonies. And so it is very reminiscent to my heritage and my childhood, and it is just such a beautiful, again, very sophisticated, elegant, kind of like one of those fragrances where you enter a room and it's just like your fragrance speaks for you before you even say anything. And that's what this fragrance does. It is just a very just timeless, elegant fragrance. Another Chanel favorite is the Paris Chanel from their collection. This is the part of their, similar to Dior, but it's like their collection. There's like so many different scents due to Coco Chanel's just history and her timeline, and just each one is reminiscent to something, a part of her past. And so this one, I haven't reached for this one in a while, but this is one of those fragrances that I also love, like especially during the spring, summer, bedtime as well. It's also a very powdery scent. It's, I wouldn't say florally, but it is very just light, airy, powdery, very sophisticated and just like clean. And oh my gosh, this one is just, it's just sophisticated is what I can say. It's like, it has a beautiful powdery musky scent, which I really like. So it's different than your other musky scents. It's more of that powdery musky scent, but a little touch of floral, not sweet, and such a beautiful bottle and such a great fragrance. Now for Dior. I love Dior makeup and fragrances, and this one is the J'adore Par de Parfum, and this one, oh my gosh, this one is their clean scent. Again, another great unisex scent. Love the packaging in the bottle, absolutely gorgeous. But spin off from the original, this one, it only has 3 ingredients. It has water, jasmine, and there was one other ingredient, almost like a milky consistency. But it is so lightweight, so clean and fresh, so just elegant. And again, this is a great scent for anyone because it is clean, it is fresh, it is unisex scent, and also just the packaging, oh my gosh, this white bottle is gorgeous. And this is another fragrance I reach for at night as well, as far as my, you know, bedtime fragrance, but also great for like during the day. But this is such a great scent. I lean for this a little bit more for spring and summer, but also for bedtime, and just such a great scent just all year round. Last but not least is my Dior fragrance. This is the Gris Dior, and this is part of their collection as well, similar to the Chanel one, and just an array of different scents, again with Christian Dior's history. Each one represents something different from his past. And this one, I literally, so I bought this at Brown Thomas in Dublin, Ireland, in Grafton Street. And so this again reminds me of Ireland. I wore this when I was there as well. And I literally smelled every single fragrance from this collection to really decide whether or not this was the one for me. I had gotten a sample of this and I fell in love, but I really wanted to just, you know, try all of them and see whether or not there was something else that just struck me a little bit more. But this was the winner. In the end, this was the winner. This one is just, oh my gosh, one of my favorite fragrances. I actually have it on today, and oh my gosh, it is so, it's similar to, it also has a powdery musky floral scent, again clean and fresh. I think this is great on anyone as well. Again, the scent, I don't think you can just wear this as a, think of it as a typical feminine scent. It's just so elegant and just Christian Dior, and just like wearing this, oh my god, I've gotten so many compliments from this fragrance, even just like a few feet away, just people asking, what are you wearing? Can just walking by and can just smell it. It's just speaks volumes as you enter a room or talking to someone passing by. They can just smell it, and it's so sophisticated. I mean, it's Christian Dior. So the packaging, the bottle, everything about this scent, oh, marvelous. Chef's kiss. Probably my top favorite fragrance, but absolutely love it. So that was my entire fragrance collection. I love them all. There's just so many to choose, but I love it because every day I get to choose something based on my mood or experience or memory, and it's just fun because I love scent. Now, I would love to know what you guys also have in your fragrance collection. Leave it in the comment section. And is this something that you do too? Take a new fragrance when you travel so that's tied to that place? Let me know. What's your favorite in your collection currently, or some new ones that you're looking to get this year? Because I'm definitely always always looking for new fragrance to add to my collection. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want to see more like this. I just thought since I had a big collection, I could finally share all the different scents that I have and that I just, you know, love to switch up and wear every single day. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so you get to, you know, get notified every time I post a new video. And I would love for you guys to also join me over at Instagram and be a part of the family over there. I'll leave that handle somewhere up here. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!